What's going on, fight fans? Thank you for checking out the Natural Grappler channel. So we got breaking news, unfortunate news. Gilbert Burns and his coaches and cornermen have all tested positive for COVID-19. This means that they're going to be out of the main event against Kamaru Usman. This fight was going to take place in Fight Island, July 11th. It was going to be the main event, one championship fight of three championship fights. So this was going to be a major, huge card for the UFC, starting off the summertime, really. But with Gilbert Burns and his team contracting this virus, prayers to them, man. Hopefully they recover well and they're taken care of and they bounce back from this, first and foremost. And I think I saw a report that some of his teammates may have tested positive for this virus too. I'm not sure about that. I think I got that from The Sun or some journal on the internet that seems to be pretty credible. But we'll find out more about that as the days come up, I'm sure. Meanwhile, on the main event, we got Kamaru Usman. He is in limbo right now. Is he going to have a fight on Fight Island? Is he going to just be taken off the card completely? I don't think that's going to happen. We got to figure out who are his viable opponents. I think his viable opponents really would be either George Masvidal. He said he's ready for this fight, but at the same time, George Masvidal has talked about the money not being correct. So, I don't know how you put him in there when he's already caused this conversation about not wanting to fight if he's not getting paid the proper amount of money. Hey, it is what it is with that situation. Colby Covington, he's been another name that has been thrown into the mix as of late. He's made his Twitter campaign as well. He said that he's ready to go. So that's, we might get a rematch, a crazy short notice rematch. I'm not sure if both sides will agree upon that, because when you're training for one guy like Gilbert Burns, who has a crazy skill set, jiu-jitsu and wrestling, and good with the hands, good with boxing, and you go to Colby Covington, you fought him already, you haven't prepared. It was a close fight last time. I'm not sure if you just say, let's run it back right now. For the UFC, it makes perfect sense because you keep the momentum and the hype train strong with fighting Colby Covington. More so, I think, than you do with George Masvidal. I think that fight, George Masvidal versus Usman, is big for a whole different reason. He can stand on his own without the support of two other championship fights being there. The last option for me would be Leon Edwards. I'm not sure what the flight conditions are for fighters coming out of England over to wherever they got to go to get testing and be quarantined for a certain amount of time. This is going to be a quick turnaround. So hopefully Leon Edwards has been training and stay prepared. I read an article where Dana White, he actually made a guarantee that Leon Edwards would have some type of high-profile fight on Fight Island. Leon Edwards currently ranked 5th in the UFC welterweight division. If he's ranked number 5, Dana White said that he's going to have a top-ranked opponent in top 5. There's only so many people that it could be. It could be Tyron Woodley. He's coming off 2 back-to-back losses. Tyron Woodley's lost, 10 rounds in a row? This could have been a big fight for Tyron Woodley. It would have been a great fight for Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards could also fight George Masvidal. That was the fight I was thinking was going to happen. Potentially will still happen on Fight Island. But in the meantime, man, Kamaru Usman, we just don't know who he's going to fight. This news just broke July 3rd, like in the nighttime, like around 8 or 9 p.m., sometime around there. So it's fresh. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's a big blow to the UFC card, man. And again, to Gilbert Burns and his team, man. Hopefully they recover soon. They recover healthy and 100% with no setbacks. I don't wish that on anybody. As far as Kamaru Usman, I know he's been putting in the work and the training, and he was excited for this fight. And we all were excited to see Kamaru Usman put in another championship performance, really test that medal. He's had one championship fight when he won the title. Then he had the fight against Colby Covington where he defended the title. But, when you get that third championship fight, that's when things really start gassing up for you as a champion. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'll check back in with everybody when we know more details. Again, Nacho Grappler, thanks for checking out the channel. I'm out.